Long time. Alright. Spawning in the bottom left hand side of Overgrowth. Representing Team UR Gaming, it is Apophis! And spawning in top right hand side, our red Protoss player, give it up for Faz! So we do have a PvC guys here. And we do have Apophis Overlord Scout going towards. It seems that he's going towards the ramp of our Protoss opponent, and we do have a probe going down for our Protoss player. And guys, if you are still out there or around the Philadelphia area and you love StarCraft, make sure to come by to DevNuts, located in 908A North 3rd Street. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19123. Oh, you get the idea. So anyways, guys, we're going to have an exciting matchup between Apophis and Faz, PvC. And so far, we have a gateway going down and a 14 gas. Oh, Faz. Oh, not 14 gas. Oh, the early 11 gas. Ooh, very interesting. Now, we might see a hatch first coming from Apophis. So we're going to load a drone in. The drone is going down, and there goes the hatchery from the natural expansion. While we do have a double gate going down for Faz, and this Overlord is hopefully going to see this because to get a little glimpse of it. So right now, game, in the beginning, the game is a bit slow. We do have a pull going down for Apophis at 15, and pretty soon we could see a gas coming from Apophis. Maybe this one on the bottom. We're not sure. So, meanwhile, we do have a Zealot coming out for Faz, and another pylon going down. So this Overlord is going to slowly and steadily see this happening. One pylon and one gateway, and he sees the Zealot and he sees the double gate. Meanwhile, the pull has just now completed for Apophis, and he's now grabbing an extractor at the top hand side. Meanwhile, we do have a cybernetics core going down for Faz, in which Apophis will indeed see that. And meanwhile, we do have two queens coming out for Apophis. Usually Zerg players they would do this for their injects to provide some more lava and of course defend against any kind of early aggression. Now we have a double gas going down for Faz, so we could see maybe some stalker harass possibly, and instead we have a sentry coming out for Faz. Meanwhile, we do have the queen completed in the main, which is going to inject the hatchery to produce some more larvae. And meanwhile, we do have more gas mined for Apophis, but no speed yet. Oh, never mind. There's a speed going down right now. We have warp gate being researched currently at the moment. And we have a third gateway coming down for Faz. So now the Overlord of Apophis is in a good spot to see if Faz is going to indeed expand or not. At the 5 minute and 30 mark, usually Protoss will grab their expo right now, but we do have 3 gate come down for Faz. Meanwhile, back at home for Apophis, we do have a creep tumor going down, but there are no signs of a roach warren, which is very concerning, since Faz is opening up with a 3 gate form of aggression. We do have 2 sentries and 3 zealots coming out, and double gas is still being mined for Faz. So we do have a couple of links coming out, 4 links coming out for Apophis to check to see what is going on in the home base of Faz. So the 2 links are coming up, and they will see that there are 2 sentries and 2 zealots, and force field has been wasted to kill 2 lings. I say those lings are kind of cost efficient, if you were to ask me. So far, the worker count is in favor of Apophis by 8, And there are 22 Lings versus 3 Zealots, 3 Sentries, and 1 Stalker. Meanwhile, we have a Forge going down for Faz, hopefully to research into those +1 upgrades for attack. And meanwhile, we do have 18 Lings coming out for Apophis. Speed Lings, of course. Meanwhile, we do not see a Baneling Nest or a Roach Horn going down, but we do see an extra double gas coming down for Apophis at the natural. And Speedlings are making their way. We have a flock of them, or a crowd of Lings, at the natural of Faz. Meanwhile, we do have a Photon cannon at a very peculiar spot in the main. And we do have the Speedlings of Apophis approaching the base of Faz in 3 separate piles. Very, very interesting. Meanwhile, we do have the 3rd hatch of Apophis going down at 8 minutes and 10 seconds, which is a bit late for Zerg, actually. Usually, if you want to take your 3rd out of Zerg, you want to start around 6 minutes and 45 or 6 minutes and 55. So, with that later 3rd, because Apophis knows that Faz is still on one base the whole time, and this is actually going to hurt Faz because he needs the economy to build the strong army. So instead, we have a supply of 55 to 85 in favor of Apophis. Meanwhile, we still don't have a Baneling Nest or a Roach Horn going down for Apophis, which is very odd. But we do have a massive amount of Speedlings at the natural of Faz. We do have a 5 gig going on for Faz. And Apophis is going to see this army move out, and Apophis is going to probably try to surround the army if they were to move out anymore, but no, Faz is actually just going to stay home. Meanwhile, we do have double Evo Chambers for upgrades coming out, and we do have a massive amount of gas for Apophis. That bank is huge, 900 minerals and 900 gas, so he's going to probably save it for a Hydra Den. And also +1 range and +1 upgrades. And the Speedlings are to go in. The force fields have to go down for Faz. Force fields too late of a force field to go in, so I'm just going to surround the army and eating them. Every single Protoss unit. Oh, this looks pretty bad for Faz, guys. And the Sentry just gets sniped after dropping 2 force fields, and just now the natural expansion of Faz is coming down. But there is too many Speedlings for our Protoss players to handle. The Zerglings are not going to work at the natural expansion and has been cancelled. We do have Muscular Augments, or aka Hydra Speed, going down for Apophis, and we have 12 Hydralisks being spawned. But we do have a DT Shrine coming out for Faz. But I don't see a proxy pile on Faz with the LOL. And I don't think Faz is going to be laughing about this, folks, because this is one small army compared to this Ling line. Do the conga, guys. Do the conga. We do have 3 TTs warped in the natural of Faz. But we have all these Hydras getting ready to pop out. The Hydras are moving their way towards the base of Faz. And right now, Faz, he really needs to get that natural expansion down, or try to see if he can do some damage to our Zerg opponent, to his Zerg opponent. But the Hydras are working on the rocks in the middle, and they're going to be moving up right now. And the DTs, will they be the wall that Faz needs to protect against this massive Zerg army? And here we have the engagement, folks. We have the engagement. This is going to be one crazy engagement. All those Hydras are working on the Stalkers. The Zerglings are surrounding the Stalkers. The pods are going down, and the GG has been called by Faz. Game number 1 goes to Apophis.